Hi guys, I don't know how I'm happy. I'm feeling myself. I'm Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tilda and I'm back again with another video. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and join this family for more educating content. So today's video is about 5 important questions to ask your partner in your early stages of dating. Hi guys, so today's video is about 5 important questions to ask your partner in your early stages of dating. I know many people date with the purpose of getting married, and for the others, well, they are just in for the fun of it. But I'm talking to those people who want to end up in marriage. So these are some of the things to ask your partner in your early stages of the relationship. So the first thing is how long he wants the relationship to be, and when is he going to settle down, or when is she ready to settle down. That's the most important thing to ask in a relationship. And I said earlier on that I'm talking to those who want to end up in marriage, not those who are just having fun. I'm talking about those who are ready to settle down. So the first thing is to ask your partner when he or she is ready to settle down. For how long, like in the next how many years, in the next how many months is she or he ready to settle down. Now the next thing to ask your partner in the early stages of your relationship is the kind of work they are doing, or the work they are doing, if they are schooling, whatever they are doing. You don't want to end up with someone who is not doing anything with their lives, right? I mean, marriage isn't that easy. I've not married though, but you know that your parents struggle to get to your school fees, your needs, and everything. You don't want to settle down with someone who has no plans for the future in terms of your finances and everything. So you need to know how the person makes his or her money to support the family you are about to build. So ask yourself the kind of works you are doing or the plans you have in relation to your monetary aspects. The next thing is the form of communication. So everyone has their way of communicating with others and the medium with which they communicate with other people. So you need to ask your partner which medium he or she is comfortable with and prefers more over the other. So for me personally, I prefer text messages or like WhatsApp messages more than the calling. But for others too, they prefer the calling than the testing. So you need to know all these things so that you don't call and the person wouldn't pay because that's not him or her. So you need to come to a consensus that, oh, okay, so I like calling, you like testing. So let's do it this way. Why not call at this time? Let's test at this time so that everyone will be satisfied. You don't need to take one person's option and then it will become a problem someday. So understand each other. The way you want to be communicated to, you need to tell your partner, discuss it. So maybe, okay, so how often should I call in a day? So one thing you want to know is how often the person wants to be called or tested, so that you won't end up being aired. So know all these things about a person. So I'm one person who doesn't like too much calls. If you call and I don't pick, it's because I don't like it. You need to tell me you're about to call or something like that. You don't just start calling video call at night and all that. You need to let the person know which one you prefer or which one she prefers. You understand? So talk about it. How often should I call you in a week? How often do you want me to see you in a week? How often do you want me to test you? After the testing there, is it you need to do it all the time. I don't know if, but people prefer calling over them. So you need to maintain a balance between the two, whether seeing each other physically, testing each other, or calling each other often. That's up to you guys to decide, so that you don't end up miscommunicating or not communicating at all. And the fourth thing on my list is how many children you want to have. I'm talking to those who are planning to get married, not those who are in for fun. You people will continue aborting the babies you are having. You're not ready for family yet. You started having fun, right? You started doing what adults are doing. Anyways, it's your choice. But I'm talking about those who are planning to get married. You need to sit down and ask yourselves how many children you want to have. You can't keep these things to yourself and assume that later on in the marriage you would understand everything. You see, I know people who wanted to have 2 to 3 children. They got married and the man wanted more, and it became a problem, and so the man had to go outside and have children outside. So you need to sit down, talk about these things. You know, you think it's a joke, but it's never a joke. Family is a big deal. You need to sit down and ask yourself, ask your partner how many children she's comfortable with, how many children you, the man, you want to have. So come to an agreement on how many children you want to raise. The last thing I want to talk about is ask your partner if he or she would ever consider a long distance relationship or a long distance marriage. Even though you may be near each other, you may be living together, anything can happen. So let's say, depending on the work each of you is doing, there may be an opportunity for one of you to be relocated somewhere. So would he or she be comfortable with that kind of distance? You need to talk about it, so that when it gets there, the other wouldn't say, oh, don't go, don't go, don't go anywhere, you have a family here, where are you going, and all that, and then you end up losing your career. But talk about it. There are many ways, there are many ways to go about these things. So when you talk about it, you know how to go about such an instant. So if it gets to a situation where one of you has to relocate, then you plan, okay, so you are going. And I don't think once the opportunity comes for the person to go, you would at once get your things and move with the person. It will take a time. So you need to adjust. You need to you need to adjust with the new situation at hand. You don't just, okay, so now my wife is not around and I feel lonely, and so I have to, fill in the gap she left or he left, so I have to go in for another person. Things happen this way. When their partner is not around, that's when they feel that they can't live alone, and so they go and find someone to replace their partners. But they need to understand that anything can happen in a relationship. There may be distance, anything at all. So prepare yourself. Talk about these things. If the person is someone who wouldn't like the idea of a distance relationship at all, then it's also your choice. You know what to do. Because me, if a chance comes that I should relocate somewhere, I mean, I'll go. We will talk about it. If you understand, I will go. Then later on, we find ways of, you know, bringing our things to where I am, or something like that. Or you can even decide on coming home during weekends to spend time with your family, not just going and leaving your family behind. And the last thing I want to talk about is ask the person their opinion on a joint account. It's necessary. Ask the person if he will be comfortable, or what he thinks or she thinks about a joint account. When you marry, you become one flesh. And so there are lots of things that should be in the name of the two of you. if the person insists that, oh no, no, me, I don't like that, you should know their perspective about these things. Some people are cheats in nature. And so they want you to save with them, and then they take advantage of the fact that you are partners, and they take the money or the things for themselves. But if you get a wise, a smart partner who doesn't just think about the present times and thinks about the future that you both have together, then you would consider those joint accounts and doing properties together, because you now become one flesh. You are not individuals again. So whatever you do should be in the name of the two of you. So yeah, you need to ask these things. It's really important. Very, very, very important. I'll end the video here. If you have any questions you want to ask, please go ahead and ask in the comment section, because that place is there for you guys to comment. Not in my WhatsApp inbox. Please, the comment section is there, so that whatever you ask, everyone will see. Maybe someone has similar question to ask, or yeah, so that when we answer, everyone will know. And the like button too is there for you to click. Yeah, click it. And the subscribe button too is there for a reason. So subscribe if not subscribed to this channel. Thank you very much for watching to this point. We'll bring more videos on relationship, dating, beauty. So my look and my outfit is a blazer, a blue blazer on black skirt. For the office, for your meeting, for any occasion, you can wear this, the makeup. But if your boss is strict and that office, they don't entertain the makeup and all that, don't go wearing green eyeshadow, please. So that you don't have any problem with your boss. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye bye.